It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Indiana Fever. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. And controlling the glass is how both of these teams try to control the game.
Yeah, and when you talk about controlling the game, Blake, you talk about pace and the number of possessions in the game as well. Rebounding teams can kind of control that.
Well, that's why you got to expect a physical, grinded-out tone. Old school basketball is my favorite.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Ami here. Howard. Taurasi with the steal. Cloud outside. Here's Taurasi. Boston sets a screen. And Diana Taurasi with the three.
With the beautiful outside stroke, Taurasi strikes fear in the eyes of her opponents.
Smith outside. Pass to Ami here. Outside Howard. Now here's Durr. Takes the three. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss. Here's Breezy. No good with the triple. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Gray outside. Took the opportunity when she saw it.
Making the simple play when nothing extra is needed. Gray is focused on her fundamentals.
Out to the wing. Breezy, guarded by Durr. Here's Taurasi. Connects on the foul line jumper.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And here are the Dream. They trail by 3. Pass to Smith. Howard. Here's Gray. The 10-footer. And she hits the jump shot.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot in the court.
Well, Brian, Chelsea Gray is the whole package and really a true point guard.
Well, she's consistent with her scoring, and she can really move the ball around. One of the better shooters as far as percentage in the WNBA.
And here are the Dream. Now Gray. Let me hear a screen. It's stolen by Natasha Cloud. Taurasi with it, and it's Howard picking her up. A nice shot by Cloud.
It's good to see Cloud knocking down the mid-range jumper and taking what comes to her.
Atlanta trailing here. Gray with it. Pass to Ami here. And here is Howard. Gray, she's covered by Cloud. Back to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to the Fever. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control. They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan from this coach early.
Here's Durr. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Gray. Shoots over Cloud. And Gray gets it to go.
Yeah, effective use of the mid-range. Gray can hit from three-point land. But this shot, defending this one, I think it's what frustrates opponents the most.
Now here's Boston. Fall uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Durr. Gray outside. Now here's Howard. Fires the three. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
I love Howard's decision-making offensively, especially off the catch right there.
Now Cloud. The tray. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Ami here. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Howard. Ami here with it. To the middle. Here's Durr. And again, the Dream score.
Smart pass by Ami here, moving it to a better shot.
The Fever with the lead. Rossi outside. Here's Boston. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Now here's Ami here. Outside Howard. Pass to Durr. Here's Gray. Launches a three. That one misses. Her first miss of the game after making her first three. Cloud outside. Up top, Breezy. To Rossi. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Smith. And here's Gray. She has 6. Out to Howard. The three is up. It's good from long range.
Well, Howard is a skilled three-point shooter who has worked very hard to develop her consistency.
Rossi outside. Pass to Cloud. Over Gray. A nice shot by Cloud.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
And the Dream call time here. And here in the latter stages of the regular season, what's the key for the coaches trying to keep players dialed in?
I think the coaches would love us to give them the secret formula, because it's a big challenge. I mean, playoff-bound teams, they're kind of ready for the playoffs, and those lottery-bound teams, they be ready to go home and just kind of have this thing end.
But there's always something to play for beyond the love of the game, whether that's seeding or developing chemistry. For the players, you got to remember, the scouts are always watching, and they're always evaluating.
McDonald. Hole with the rebound.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Berger. Now here's Mitchell. Over Howard. And there the Fever with another bucket.
Superb work inside for Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
The Dream on offense. 8-point game. Jones outside. Up top, McDonald.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Hillman. Clock at 6. Now Howard lets it go from deep. Connects from 3-point range.
They've got to watch out for Howard on those corner threes because she will live in that spot all game long if they let her.
Now Mitchell. Boston sets a screen. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Breezy. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Jones outside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Here's the Fever with the ball. 3-point lead. Pass to Hole. Mitchell, right side. Now here's Breezy. Guarded by Jones. Breezy gets the bucket.
Yeah, a very nice feed by Mitchell there. She's a team-oriented player who enjoys setting the table for open teammates.
And so here's Atlanta. Outside McDonald. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That one rolling around and rims out. Gray, Breezy covering. On the wing, Gary McDonald. Pass to Billings. That's good, and it's Gary McDonald with the assist.
Clean look at the hoop, and give props to McDonald, recognizing the open teammate.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Fever on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
The work they've done to get in close offensively, the difference right now.
And I like that they aren't settling for outside shots. Just keep attacking the rim.
Very aggressive.
Jones with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Gray outside. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to McDonald. This one for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, this time it's McDonald getting set up, knocking down the J off the crisp pass.
And the 6th pick in the 2023 WNBA draft, Haley Jones has some hype surrounding her.
Specifically because of her all-around talent. In college, the 6'1 guard proved to be an impressive scorer, a solid distributor, and a relentless rebounder.
Now here's Berger. Just 2 to shoot. Second chance shot. And she lays it in.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something you say about her a lot.
Here's Gray. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
I've really liked their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
Now here's Berger. Lexi Hole on the wing. Mitchell up top. From 11 feet away. The rebound by Hillman. Atlanta leading. Jones outside. From 11 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out. Indiana with the ball. Fires for 3. Breezy gets the bucket.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
Atlanta with the ball. Outside McDonald. Out to Gray. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Fever. Here's Breezy. He's got 7. Mitchell outside. And she uses the glass on the layup.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move from Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
Jones outside. Pass to Billings. McDonald. And here's Gray. That's good, and it's Erie McDonald with the assist.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
And here's Indiana. Now here's Mitchell. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Well, a consistent three-point shooter like Mitchell always has an answer. He goes right to the line and strikes back.
Now here's Gray. She's got 9. Pulls it. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
So dangerous in that pick and roll set. Gray can move the ball, but option 1 is her excellent shot.
Here's Berger. And another 3 for Indiana.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Gray. The 3. Hole with the rebound.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Pass to Breezy. Makes it off the glass.
Was not fazed at all by the bigger defender on her. And in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone. But hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
Now here's McDonald. 5 points in the game. Good on the 3-point shot.
She's really getting it going from downtown. That's her second three-pointer here in the second quarter after having none in the first.
Timeout called the Fever. teams deciding to change it up. Here's Cloud. 7 points in the game. To the wing, right side. Pass to Taurasi. Cloud outside. Boston with it. It's hauled in by Smith.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Gray, breezy covering. Gray in the post. Out to Howard. Clock at 2 from outside the arc. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist. And it's all knotted up. And here's Cloud. To the left side wing. Pass to Endor Fall. Breezy. Here's Taurasi. Shoots over me here. Here's Boston. Count it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's Gray. She's got 14. And there's the foul. It's on Boston. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Gray. Pass to Howard. Now Gray. Just 5 to shoot. Smith outside. Howard. And the dream, another 3.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Taurasi. She's got 7. Breezy with it. Guarded by Durr. Left side Boston. Count that one. And the dream call time here.
Atlanta timeout.
The dream trail. Now here's Gray. 14 points for her. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Guarded by Howard. Taurasi's shot is off.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Ami here. She's guarded by Boston. Ami here with the bucket.
Look at how Ami here uses her height to overcome the interior resistance.
And since the age of just 15 years old, Letitia Amihir was playing international basketball for Canada.
That experience really played a part in her development. Now, Amihir is ready to show that she belongs in the WNBA.
Well, you gotta like her shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Amihir. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Substitution for Atlanta. Number 2, Barry McDonald.
Here's Cloud. 7 points in the game. Boston right side. Endorf Wall. Inside. Fires from the line. And they're the Fever with another bucket.
Her mechanics have been impeccable this quarter, and if you don't believe me, just look at her numbers. She's perfect from the field.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Howard. She's got 15. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
Well, when you look at all the different ways that Howard can score from all 3 levels, you just imagine that there's going to be many, many nights like this from her.
Here's Taurasi. 3-pointer Natasha Cloud. That one misses. Her first miss of the game after making her first 3. Right side, McDonald.
Yeah, close, but she didn't get on balance quickly enough.
And as quick as players are at this level, your anticipation has to be perfect defensively to draw the charge.
You're right. It's so hard.
Out to the wing. Smith outside. Got a piece of it.
Her reaction time to that pass was so quick. What good work to get in the way of it?
Taurasi left side. Breezy. Back to Taurasi. Pass to Cloud. Here's Breezy. Drills it from outside.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Here's McDonald. He has 5. Smith outside. Amihir with it. Howard. She's covered by Taurasi. Outside Howard. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Diana Taurasi with some really nice D. Six-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Howard inside. She's guarded by Boston. Howard inside. Working on Boston. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, look, no matter what the score is, her attitude has been perfect. I mean, she has stayed in attack mode.
For 3, Diana Taurasi. That one, no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Fever on top, up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first two quarters. Well, there's no way around it. Ryan Howard has been sensational.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. Pass to Ami here. Howard up top. Ryan Howard is doubled. Now Gray. For the tie. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good. Just didn't execute.
She placed that pass right out in front of her and just let her run into it.
Atlanta trailing here. Pass to Ami here. Gray. Ryan Howard is doubled. And here's Durr. 5 on the clock. Now here's Smith. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Diana Taurasi. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Goes back up. Boston, good.
Well, the first player who should be boxing out, Aaliyah Boston. I mean, you cannot let her get going on the glass.
Now Gray. 14 points for her. Out to Howard. Ryan Howard is doubled. Ami here. Pass to Durr. Count it, and the foul. It's on Diana Taurasi.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. Boston sets a screen. Pass to Cloud. They set the pick. There's the 3. They get it again.
You just cannot let someone of her skill set go unbodied around the rim. Box her out, get her away from the basket. She'll make you pay with that tip-in like you just saw.
Now here's Durr. She's got 5. Here's Ami here. Gray in the post. She's covered by Cloud. Here's Ami here. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Showing how deadly she can be from the mid-range area. Ami here with a confident shot.
The Fever with the lead. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Taurasi outside. Pass to Cloud. 4 on the shot clock. Over Gray. Second shot opportunity. Here's Boston. And here's Breezy. Here's Taurasi. And at last, they get one to fall. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 5-point game. Gray right side. Pass to Durr. Outside Howard. Ryan Howard is doubled. Gray drops in the tray.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Cloud. Pass to Breezy. Shoots the three. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Gray. 17 points in the game. Cloud with it. Now to Rossi for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I mean, if you're a defender, you have to know where Taurasi is at all times, especially when she's roaming around the perimeter.
Atlanta calls timeout. You gotta like what Breezy has been able to do in this game.
She has continued to wear them out inside. They got to figure out how they plan to contain her.
Here's Gray. She's got 17. Pass to Hillman. Howard. She's covered by Mitchell. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Ami here with it. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Consistently keeping her teammates involved and engaged. Gray's willingness to move the ball is contagious.
Breezy with it. Puts it up from 12. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
The dream trail. Outside Durr. Up top of me here. Pass to Gray. Shoots over Cloud. Here's a me here. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
And you see Ami here bullying on the offensive boards. The defense can't let her roam free like this.
Here's Endor Fall. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Boston sets a screen. Mitchell, and another basket for Indiana.
She can shoot, she can pass, she can ball handle. In the pick and roll game, Mitchell is hard to stop because she's a threat to do anything.
Now here's Gray. 17 points in the game. Shoots from 8. Good as the jump shot falls. Here's Cloud. Pass to Breezy. And here's Endor Fall. She's covered by me here. Now Cloud. Breezy. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13 feet. She can't hit that time. And so here's Atlanta. And here's Durr. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hillman. Howard, she's covered by Mitchell. Now here's Gray. To the paint. Hillman. And down it goes. 2 points.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Outside. Boston. Lexi Hole on the wing. Mitchell up top. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
And Atlanta has possession. Trailing by 4. On the wing, Ari McDonald. She's got 5. Billings. That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
This game, it's taken on a new feel since halftime.
Definitely. The energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break, and the energy level in this booth is heating up.
Now here's Cloud. Mitchell outside. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
What focus from Boston right there. Not letting the physical defense get to her.
Now here's McDonald. Durr. Off target from outside. Now here's Hole. Guarded by Howard. To the inside. Outside for Cloud. Takes the 3. And Durr pulls it in.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now Cloud. 7 points in the game. Pass to Boston. Mitchell. Now Cloud, guarded by McDonald. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Connects on the 17-footer.
Great focus from Mitchell offensively, finding herself that mid-range shot.
Outside McDonald. Howard, Hole defending. Here's McDonald. Cans it from downtown.
When she gets rolling, she can be an absolute handful to deal with. And right now, she is rolling.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 14. Pass to Cloud. Back to Mitchell. And here's Cole. The three. A rebound by Hillman.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Indiana trailing. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Hull. Guarded by Howard. Boston with it. Over Durr. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Keeping her eyes up and her options open. Natasha Cloud is surgical in her approach.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. And we wrap up the third, and it looks to be an exciting fourth. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead, and what'll be a very well-contested game. Berger with it. Pass to Mitchell. Five to shoot. The three ball. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her second three of the half right there.
Jones outside. Gray. Good. And Haley Jones getting the assist.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Berger. To the paint. Mitchell up top. Three-pointer. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Jones outside. Down low. Hillman lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. And another basket for Indiana.
From that in-between range, they've been the much hotter shooting team.
Well, when you knock down those jumpers, it really just opens up everything else.
Gray outside. Double team on Chelsea Gray. Jones outside. Pass to Billings. Gray. Three-pointer. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D struggling to take that away from them.
Now here's Mitchell. Teardrop shot. A rebound by Hillman. Atlanta in the lead. Right wing. Pass to McDonald. For three. And Berger pulls it down. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell, guarded by McDonald. To the middle. Breezy gets the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's McDonald. Pass to Gray. Back to Jones. The Fever pull it in. And here is Mitchell. Breezy, guarded by Jones. Here's Breezy. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul, teams first. First team foul. At the line for your Indiana Fever, Farley.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Atlanta with the ball. Outside Durr. Pass to McDonald. Shoots over Cloud. The Dream again can't hit. Indiana with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Breezy gets the bucket.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Now here's Gray. Outside McDonald. Pass to Hillman. Durr. Chelsea Gray for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And you can see her confidence rising bucket after bucket from long range.
Timeout called the Fever. And it's the Fever ball. Cloud outside. Boston. Shoots from the right block. And it's Billings with the rebound.
You can tell how much the defense respects her because they were all over her on that look.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Pass to Durr. And here's Billings. Ryan Howard has doubled. Durr. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
Back to Boston. Up top, Cloud. Beyond the arc. Reezy gets the bucket.
Watch out. Now that she's got her first three of the half, there might be more in store.
The Dream Trail. Pass to Ami here. Gray. She's covered by Cloud. Howard with the ball. Here's Durr. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Now here's Mitchell. Guarded by Howard. Mitchell, shot's good.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
Atlanta calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Durr. Pass to Smith. Ami here with it. Inside. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
That's a big make for this team. Ami here trusting her jumper.
To the wing on the left. Now Endor Fall. To the right side. Launches it. And another 3 for Indiana.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Ami here. Howard to the left wing. Durr. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's some good awareness from Howard right there. She is excellent at getting the ball to her open teammates.
Reezy with it. Guarded by Durr. Fades away. And they're the Fever with another bucket.
You know, she's been just what they needed here in the fourth.
I'm not superstitious, but if you're 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter, I don't know, something good might be coming her way.
Now here's Gray. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. That's on Natasha Cloud.
An extremely fluid offensive player. Defenses have to respect Gray's ability to put the ball in the basket.
shooting 2.
The first one falls.
A dead-eye outside shooter. Gray's confidence on the offensive end is what makes her so dangerous.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
She's the player you want at the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
Pass to Boston. Now indoor fall. To the middle. Here's Breezy. The basket good off the assist from Diana Taurasi.
Constantly looking for the open teammate. And really, that's one of the many reasons why players love having Taurasi on their team.
Howard with the ball.
2 minutes.
Out to Durr. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Smith. Right at the free throw line. Durr's shot is off. The Fever with the lead. Breezy guarded by Durr. Breezy can't hit. Now here's Howard. Tight defense on her. There's the triple. The Fever pull it in. Here's Breezy. The three-pointer off the mark. And here is Howard. Pass to Durr. Here's Gray. Back to Durr. Fires from deep. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Now here's Cloud. Here's the 3. And here grabs the board. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Howard. Back to Durr. Howard to take the lead. They get the rebound. Smith. Money!
A tenacious rebounder. Smith's able to do that because of her height and heart.
Timeout called the Fever. Your thoughts, guys?
They've got enough time that they can run really whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. Now, they're in a good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play.
Cloud. The 3, Diana Taurasi. Atlanta calls timeout. What's your take, guys?
This is going to be a tough situation. They've really only got enough time to catch and shoot.
For the win! And there's the triple, a big three-pointer! But wait a second, we might have to review it. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. I think she got it off.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
Absolutely. Let's get these calls right in our game.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that she got the shot off in time. They've won it on the buzzer beater.
You talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay, it gets the officials off the hook. And what would have been, let's be honest, an awful missed call.
So a close game sees Atlanta taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's a wrap, everyone.